A Charleston County councilperson is looking to step up into a bigger office. Jenny Honeycutt is aiming to bring back public service to Congress in South Carolina District 1. She says she's a family conservative who says politicians shouldn't get rich in Washington. Honeycutt told me she wants to bring a fiscally responsible approach to her term in Congress.
Conservative to me is someone who's focused on limited government, and I think our spending policies have not really been in alignment with that. I think some of our security policies have not been in alignment with a conservative approach. So my hope is to take a voice and a vision to Washington that would rein in spending, which I think is really strangling future generations. Our sort of uncontrolled debt is what's creating this inflation, hyperinflation at this point, that future generations are going to be saddled. We have got to take an approach that looks at every single thing, whether it's entitlements, Social Security, Medicaid, everything, defense, and make sure that we are investing those dollars in the most important places, that we're going to get the return that we're expecting. Look, we have seen with the fraud, waste, and abuse that was uncovered that there is a tremendous amount of really taking advantage of the system that's currently in place because there is a lack of accountability. I think we have got to take a really close look because what we see in the defense budget isn't just what's going on now. We've got thousands of assets across the country, for instance, that are aging and they're sitting there with recommendations to be destroyed or to be taken out of circulation. But because of various special interests and individuals and people who hold office that are really concerned about their district, we're not able to take a full-scale approach to that. So we have got to do a better job of paying for what we need and making sure that we are getting rid of what's old, antiquated, so that we are the strongest military in the world. I want to make it very clear to Low Country voters, no offshore drilling off the coast of South Carolina. And so I will stand behind that. I understand we have energy independence. We're wanting to work on other forms of energy. I understand nuclear is back on the table again. And so we need to look very closely because energy independence is, I believe, part of the national security model. And we have to make sure that we are able to deliver that, particularly as we become less dependent on oil.
Where are you on this redistricting idea, and should it be done? Because it could very well affect our district.
Yeah, it no doubt will affect District 1, District 6 and 7 very much along the coast here. And so my attitude is this. I'm running in this race to win this race whenever the primary takes place and whatever the district boundaries might be. So again, that's a state issue. I look forward to seeing what the legislature does with this, but we're going to keep pressing forward.
Now, Honeycutt's part of a very crowded field of 11 candidates on the Republican side to replace Nancy Mace in Congress. Now, unless there's a change through redistricting, early voting in South Carolina will begin Tuesday, May 26th. Now, for more information about candidates, polling places, and much more this election season, just head to WSAV.com/electionhq.